Just when we thought all retailers were leaving the physical media space, we have a savior in GameStop and Fred Meyers that is going to be having more physical media discs. I'm so excited. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. In today's physical media news topic video, we talk about the distribution deal GameStop has just received to carry more movies. We then talk about how this affects other retailers and online spaces for selling physical media. And then, of course, we get into the future if this is going to help have a renaissance for physical media movie amazingness and where it all goes from here. So let's get into it. But before we get into that, if you love collecting physical media just like me and being a part of this amazing league of mega film fans, go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. That way I keep you entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. And leave in the comments below, what do you think of this GameStop and Fred Meyer deal to carry more physical media? You excited for this like me? So dive into some of these news and details here with this deal. And we got SDS, which is the main distributor for physical media movies and television in United States and Canada. They have 2 direct deals now set up with Fred Meyer and GameStop. I believe they're taking physical media up a notch in all Fred Meyer stores, and then for a certain number of locations for GameStop. I believe it was around 170, but I will put the article up right now so you can see the exact details. But that is awesome. We're going to have a dedicated wall space in GameStop, and GameStops are in a plentiful of places. I know in California where I'm at, there's a ton of different GameStops, and so I'm going to have a lot more places to travel to go visit and do some physical media hunting videos. Thank goodness. I get tired sometimes of just going to Walmart, and you know that Target is pretty terrible on what they stock for physical media now, and I think GameStop is going to at least do a better job than them, at least have some of the new titles. I would love to see steelbooks in there. Are they going to have boutique label releases, or we're going to see like Vinegar Syndrome titles? I don't know if they're going to get that wild with it, but I'm guessing at least the mainstream studio titles, the new stuff, I can totally see that happening, and that's going to be awesome. I know GameStop has some cool like reward and point system in there, and coupons you can get every month, so maybe it will save us some money on physical media collecting. And I do think GameStop has a larger chance of going on discounts and sales rather than Walmart, because Walmart has been absolutely terrible with sales. They just don't do any discounts. Like, it's awful there. You're going to pay full price no matter what. They're not like Best Buy where they would discount stuff occasionally, or even Target would do discounts once in a while. That's the discount charm going on right there. When I talk about them, we know we need our discounts. I think GameStop's going to deliver there. And once again, we're getting all these different disc formats, 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs. So whatever collector you are, this should appeal to you in some way. And not only that, it's not only in retail locations, you're going to have it online. So whether you do like to go and do the movie hunting, which I absolutely love, you also have the convenience of shopping online at home, where we used to do that with BestBuy.com for movies. Now we're going to have that for GameStop. Can you imagine the Black Friday day sales and all the holiday sales and some cool weekend deals? I can just imagine that GameStop is going to deliver here, because GameStop needs to diversify what they have. They're probably not selling as many physical games anymore, because a lot of people just download the physical games. Even when you pick up the physical game, you have to still download something for the patches and the updates, and that's always kind of tedious and a little bit of a bummer. But we got movies, right? Physical movies. They're in the physical media space with games already. Why not diversify? Have the movies in there as well. I think this is a brilliant idea. All right, so now diving into how this is going to impact other locations. Is this going to impact what Walmart carries at all? What Target's carrying? I mean, those are really kind of the last 2 spaces anyway, besides, some maybe mom and pop shops there, or some other locations that aren't really nationwide. But is it going to impact those locations? Walmart, Target. Target, I think, is almost out of the physical media game anyway. I give them about 6 months to maybe a couple years max before they have no physical media movies at all. They still might have some vinyl records for Taylor Swifty out there, but I think they're going to be out of the movie collecting space. Unfortunately, it's always sad to see a retailer get out of the movie game, but I just think it's going to happen from what I've been noticing in the trends out there when I'm going shopping at Target. As for Walmart, no, I think Walmart's going to be okay. I think they're going to be still the stronghold of physical media. They are a larger location than GameStops. GameStops are pretty small stores. Walmarts have more shelf space to dedicate to movies. So I think that's still going to be the go-to spot, which I'm still happy to movie hunt at Walmart's. Hopefully they get better stocked and they're not on, the 2 week or month rotations. But it's Walmart, you kind of get what you get. I'm hoping GameStop can do that side of it a little bit better, be more stocked consistently. Blu-ray Tuesday, they're gonna celebrate that. I'm hoping, and I hope their actual employees are a little bit more knowledgeable about this physical media, the movies, because they're usually pretty knowledgeable about games. Can they be that knowledgeable about movies? Once again, they're not doing everything like Walmart, where you got groceries and clothes, so the employees don't really know much about the physical media. GameStop being more specialized in the physical media, they might just have much more knowledge and be able to do recommendations and know what you're talking about when you ask them to look up a title to see if it's in stock. And you're not going to get those eyes like, what are you talking about? I never heard of that. Yeah, hopefully it's a little bit better customer service on their end. And I like the GameStop atmosphere, so I'm happy to, go there in addition to Walmart now. And we'll see which one ends up being the best experience between the two. But I don't think it's going to take too much from Walmart. They might get some exclusives. Could you imagine GameStop exclusives? They've done exclusive stuff for video games and, pre-order and all that. You get little goodies when you do that sometimes. Maybe they'll do cool stuff like that with movies. Maybe you'll get free movie posters. Maybe you'll get, different things like that. I don't know what they could do. Throw in a little charm in there. I don't know. Something. Just give you a little bonus for shopping at GameStop. Maybe they'll have an exclusive set of steelbooks or slipcovers for some awesome GameStop editions. So maybe they're going to compete with Walmart in that way. I could see that happening. Like, that'd be awesome. We're going to get more different exclusives, different packaging options, different places we go. I'm all for that, all for more options for the collectors. And then the collectors can decide, all right, now diving into the future here, let's talk about the next upcoming decade. Is this really going to open up the floodgate for physical media and retail locations? Are we going to see more physical media stores pop up around us to compete with GameStop and Walmart and all of that? I don't think so. I doubt it. I think we're only getting this from GameStop here because they're already a niche collecting type of store. They're a specialization store. They're already doing physical media for video games. So it's an easier transition just to have a shelf wall with physical media movies. It fits what they do already in a general sense. So it makes sense for that company specifically. I don't think we're going to see other retailers be like, oh, let's start carrying physical media again. No, I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to let GameStop do its thing, and I think that's okay. At least we're getting more options with GameStop. So I don't think there's going to be a full-on renaissance of physical media collecting. Now, do I think there might be more collectors that do jump into this awesome niche market? Yeah, absolutely. Maybe people that were into video games, they see some movies in GameStop, they're like, oh, I'm not going to just pick up the new video game. Maybe I pick up the new movie, and they start to get a little addiction to movies just as well as video games. And then maybe that just kind of helps that whole type of symbiotic relationship with movies and video games. And maybe it will be a great thing. So we'll have those that collect video games also collect movies. And that's awesome. That will just grow the collecting market, and we'll be having a great time with that. And that's awesome. So I do think the collector's market will expand a little bit, just as we've seen vinyl records pick up in sales here and there. Physical media, I think, could come back a little bit, but just not a lot. Still not going to be for the majority of consumers. It's not going to be for everyone. We know it. We know it's just not what it was, but that is totally okay. I think GameStop will help at least boost the collecting market just a little bit. So that is fantastic. I'm happy, excited to see where this goes for physical media in the future. You guys will have to let me know in the comments below. What do you think of GameStop and Fred Meyer stores stepping up their game in physical media, having more movies out there? Do you think this is an awesome, wonderful thing? Are you going to be shopping there? Do you think they're going to do a better job than Walmart? Let's have those fun movie conversations down below. Feel free to respond to each other. That's how we can get some great dialogue going back and forth. I want to hear everybody's thoughts on this out there. Of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. That way I can keep you entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. Of course, you love this physical media topic. Mega smash the next video right now. And thank you so much, my Mega membership supporters. If you love talking and collecting movies, consider joining the Mega League of Film Fans through memberships to support content creation while gaining access to perks like shoutouts, exclusive videos, and future topic choices.